Yo, what's going on guys? Arekkz here, welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. It's Friday, it's XUR day, which of course means I'm here to tell you guys where you can find XUR, what he has for sale, and whether or not any of those items are worth purchasing. So as always, if you guys do enjoy this, you do find it helpful, then a like would be super appreciated. Comment down below if you have any questions. Also, before I dive into it, don't forget I am doing a giveaway for an Xbox One X console, so if you guys want a chance to win that, check the link in the description box down below. Now, to begin with, this week, of course, it coincides with the weekly flashpoint, so that is of course EDZ. You head over to here, go down to the Winding Cove drop zone, landing zone, whatever you want to call it, and then head up to the cliff. And once you're there, you can see what he has for sale. So, this week, first up on the weapon front, you have the GRAVITON Lance, an exotic pulse rifle. Not necessarily a bad weapon per se, but it's also not one of those top tier choices. Do bear in mind this is a weapon that a lot of you guys would have encountered whilst playing through the story, so I'd be willing to bet that a large portion of you already have this gun anyway, and if you don't, then it's cool. I like the way it looks. I honestly wish it was like a, a better weapon in the grand scheme of things, but when you factor in kind of endgame and some of your choices and some of your exotic choices more specifically, then it's not one of the weapons that I would personally use. I wouldn't take it into the raid. I wouldn't take it into, say, PvP. So, I definitely say it's more for your collection, but your perks for this one are black holes. So the third shot of a burst rips a hole through space-time, doing high damage and recoil with no fall-off. You also have hammer forge rifling for the increased range. You have accurized rounds for further increased range. You have Cosmology, where kills with the weapon cause enemy targets to detonate, and you have Fitted Stock. So, as I said, it's not a bad weapon, not by a long shot, but it's also not necessarily one of those top tier ones. I wouldn't necessarily say, if you didn't have it, you have to buy this gun. It's just one of those ones that you can just grab if you so wish. Moving on from there to the Hunters, you have the exotic arms, young AHAMKARA'S spine. Always been a fan of these. I basically just like anything AHAMKARA, so one day I'm kind of hoping I get my bones back so I can do quad jump. But either way, this one, the main perk is of course Wish Dragon Teeth, so it increases trip mine grenade duration and marks enemies damaged by the blast. So it's one of those ones that is kind of useful, probably more so in PvP. If you're playing things like Trials of Osiris, you can get a little bit more mileage out of your trip mines, you can lay them as traps. So definitely an item you can get use out of. Not necessarily the best Hunter exotics when you compare it to some of the other options, but at the same time, it is still quite a nice item. And also it just looks really, really awesome. So if you haven't got it, consider picking it up because it is definitely not too bad. You also have Mask of the Quiet One. This is a pretty cool one for the Titans. The main perk on this is Dreaded Visage, so it grants melee, grenade, and class ability energy when damaged. Void ability kills grant health regeneration. So if you want to go in and be kind of, up in the face, then you can definitely get some use out of this, and it also looks pretty sweet. And finally, you have Nezarec Sin, a good item for the Warlocks. You have Abyssal Extractors, so void damage kills increase ability energy recharge rate. So you can definitely get use out of that, and it's also probably, in my opinion, the coolest looking Warlock exotic. So, all up, as weeks go, it's not exactly an especially exciting week. It's not a bad week, but it's also not necessarily that great. I'm still waiting for those Hunter legs. It is getting ridiculous now. I don't have them. I can't get them to drop, and XUR just will not sell them. So maybe one day, maybe when the DLC drops and they add new exotics, then finally I'll get it. But until then, that's pretty much it. So that's where you can find XUR. That's what he's got for sale. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. Catch you next time. Peace out.